Hello, 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 everybody. How is everybody? How are you? How am I? Is the game too loud? Am I too soft? Let me know, let me know. I didn't really get a chance to test it out to make sure. But this is what's going on here. Okay? I've got a couple of announcements. Starting next week on Sunday, we're actually going to delay my usual schedule by a couple weeks because we're going to spend all of next week playing Arknights Enfield. Woo! Yes, I am sponsoring this. I have a sponsor link in my About page right now. You click on it, I get a little something something. So do you please check out the game. Hey, this is a game I am interested in checking out and playing. And we are absolutely going to do that, okay? So that's announcement number 1. Announcement number 2. After that 1 week of Arknights Enfield, I'm actually going to take a break for the first week of March. And the reason why is because we're getting an equipment upgrade here, up in here in the Backseat Bitch Beat. And I'm going to see if OBS and Google Chrome are going to behave long enough for me to show you what this equipment's going to be. Come on, don't crash. Do you see it, guys? Do you see it? Look at this beauty. Look at this. I am getting an Origin Customs Lab setup here. It's going to come with a custom-themed keyboard, custom-themed mouse, a controller, a little mouse pad desk mat here, and, of course, the tower itself. And I'm getting it in the standard cherry blossom color here. That's right. This little Sakura fairy is getting her own little Sakura computer. Not sponsored by Origin PC or anything like that. It's just that between them and Exotic PC, Origin was giving more with their bundle compared to Exotic, which was only giving just the computer itself. No neat laptop or computer setup there. But yes, I am getting this beauty here. Clap and praise along beside me. I'm getting myself a little fairy computer. We all should be so excited. I know I am. I'm super excited to be getting this brand new computer with a new keyboard, mouse, and controller. And at least I'll have more backup controllers in case I need it. But look at this. Isn't she beautiful? I'm in love with her. Oh, I'm in love with her. But anyways, we are going to get back to this here. But yeah, those are the announcements. I am taking that week off to straighten up my office and make room and a home for our new equipment. I know I'm fucking excited about it because I have been... It's been about 8 years since I bought a new desktop and about almost 4 since I've upgraded my equipment in general. And this powerful baby is looking to not only be beautiful, but also fucking powerful at the same time. My folks, we are here for power. We are here for amazing things. And I think we're all going to be excited about it, okay? So, with that being said, With that being said, let's load up Sailor Moon Another Story. And I want to be clear, this week off I'm taking is just from streaming. Sadly, I cannot take a week off from my actual full-time job, but, you know. I gotta be able to pay the bills somehow, and right now, Twitch is not paying shit. So, if you want to support me making money, okay, we gotta talk to all the men outside. Did I already? Okay, yes I did. Okay. That's all we were waiting for, Artemis. Let's go into the end and save, though, because... like I said, don't be a Shin Megami Tensei player and forget to save. Don't be like me like last week, where I forgot to save. But... first thing we're gonna do so we don't go through all that again, save the fucking game. Hey there, Okami! How are you? How are you doing? And as I had mentioned a little earlier, I'm gonna give everyone a little bit of an update, but next week, starting on Sunday, I'm foregoing... Oh! Nice! For me, I am straight up, next week is gonna be nothing but Arknights Enfield, because as I, chose to have them sponsor me starting next week. It's a game I've been interested in, but how do I put this? I wanted to get motivated enough to play. You click on the link in my About page and sign up for it using it. I get a little something then for it. Well, I'm hoping that Arknight Enfield will, given how long I tend to stream for, I don't know if it's going to take me 3 days to go through all the content in it available so far, but we'll wait and see. And depending on how I feel about it, I might add it to my rotation for Moolah Mondays. Glad to hear that. My best friend also mentioned it was pretty good also, and she's someone who is particularly picky about their gacha. So, woohoo! And part of the reason, now I want to be clear when it comes to this game, Sailor Moon, Another Romance, it's here, that I have beaten this game before. However, the reason I'm replaying it is twofold. I don't know if you noticed in the music, but I am actually listening to an updated soundtrack in it that some fans had done for the game. And I'm playing the 2019 or 2020 new translation for this game, rather than the old one that came out in 1999. See, for me, I play mainly two gacha games. Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero. Bro, and I believe last stream on Monday, I literally, went through... Oh, yeah! This game originally came out on the Super Nintendo, so if you're getting old Final Fantasy vibes, I don't blame you, because that's what this game kind of reminds me of, too. It really does remind me of Final Fantasy, the old Final Fantasy games on the Super Nintendo, also. And I also want to be clear, this is probably the only good Sailor Moon game to come out. I'm sure some people would swear by the fighting game, but, yeah, no, I think, this game right here is the best Sailor Moon game they've ever come out with. Excuse me! And what I'm doing right now is I'm doing some grinding to get Venus's levels up, because the last time I decided to just storm on ahead and without really grinding or saving, I wound up having to go all the way back to the beginning of the game. So, you know, I don't want that happening again. So we're doing the smart thing and grinding a bit and saving. I appreciate that. Okami, thanks. Another reason why I want to play it is because I heard that the female protagonist was voiced by Chloe Eves, and I love her voice work as Corrin in Zenless Zone Zero. I don't like her work as much in Honkai Star Rail as Stell for one reason. She's actually kind of weirdly aggressive with the voice as compared to the OG Stell's voice, and also occasionally sounds like a proper lady, which is not what Stell is. No, Stell needs to sound like they're a trash can from New York, okay? They need to sound like that they are an absolute trash raccoon. They're lazy, they're sleepy, they got bedhead, they look like a fucking mess, and this Stell sounds weirdly aggressive and too proper. Whereas with Kalis, who I picked, he sounds, how do I put this? My first thought was that I thought he sounded like Mel Rover from Wuwa, which was not a bad voice, but was like, eh? And then all of a sudden, and then as it turned out, when they finally announced who it was, I found out Shawn Mendham actually is in Wuthering Waves. Not as Mel Rover, but you know, he actually is in that game. So that was kind of a bit of a bummer. That was kind of a bit of a, I should not have been able to guess. I should not have been able to guess so easily that he's from Wuthering Waves, if you catch my gist here. Actually, I'm gonna do myself a solid and grind a little more. What level am I? 10? Not good enough. Not good enough. I literally got my shit rocked when I was at level 10. So we're gonna do a little more grinding till we're like level 12 or so. So I hope you'll forgive me on that. And I also want to reiterate some of the news I shared, which is that after Arcanite's Enfield week, I am taking a week off. Week off from streaming for a couple of reasons. One, I want to catch up on all my VODs. And two, catch up on uploading all my VODs and editing them. And two, the Backseat Bitch Beat is gonna get an upgrade. And that upgrade is gonna require me to like organize my office and stuff like that so that I have room for it. This little Sakura fairy is getting a Sakura PC, baby! Or at least a Sakura themed one. It's coming from Origin PC. And they have this Origin Custom Labs set that comes with a Sakura themed PC, with, of course, appropriate case, as well as a matching keyboard, a matching mouse, a matching controller, and a matching desk mat / mouse pad. So, and the reason why I want to take a week off is because I want to reorganize my office and make everything not so cluttered. Because right now, my personal setup is like right next to my work setup, and it's like, it's kind of like stuffed in a little corner there, and I kind of want to make my setup a little neater. I am super excited about it. And then I am also debating whether or not I want to move either my work setup into my bedroom or my stream setup into my bedroom. I'm not sure which yet. I'm thinking about one or the other there. But we'll see. It all depends if I decide I want to put down some extra cash for another desk or not, you know? Absolutely. If you go onto Origin PC's website and look up their custom labs setup, I think you'll see how cute it really is. Cute Fairy gets a cute PC with some massive power behind it. Because it's one thing for the computer to be powerful, it's another thing for a computer to also be cute too and powerful. Because the last desktop I bought was a pink tower one from CyberPower PC, and they no longer do cute cases like they used to. So, oh, what I'm wanting is 100% a powerful computer that is also cute. You know? Because I, as a little Backseat Sakura fairy, deserve to have cute things. I find that using a desktop computer will give me more power than a laptop can, because right now, I am streaming on a laptop that, if I'm trying to stream OBS and anything else on my PC, either the PC game or OBS will crash. And we don't want that. Heck, it even crashed when I was trying to emulate Sailor Moon Another Story on it. So I literally grabbed my old PlayStation Classic Mini out from the vaults and resoft modded it again to put this game on here so that I could continue streaming it without interruptions. I am hoping the new PC will change that. And one thing I'm actually going to recommend, even if you're not interested in looking for a computer now, I actually highly recommend you actually consider getting one sooner than later. Because I'm firmly of the belief that I think our tech overlords are going to try to force us into cloud computing. 100%. And not want us to be able to have the space to have local anything anymore. So, let's see if I survive this or not. See, this is why I saved. I knew that was gonna happen. I am not powerful enough for that shit. So, grinding we go. That's actually what got me last time. And it sent me all the way back to the beginning of her scenario. Now, I think doing stuff on mobile is fantastic, but when it comes to like streaming, I find that a computer is a lot more powerful in that regard for that. But I also mentioned that I grew up literally in the age of you do big important things on a bigger screen, you know, like pay my bills on the big screen. Very rarely do I trust my phone with it, you know? Also, how's the sound? Is the game too loud? Am I too loud? I want to make sure that the sound quality is okay. Awesome. Thank you for checking for me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna see if getting her to level 12 will help out. Because right now, Venus is taking way too many hits at level 11. The reason why I'm checking the puzzle here is because, the puzzle is literally what is going to, get us the best, third equipment slot for everybody. Oh, absolutely. I'm on a training arc so I don't get, like, roasted by the enemy and, the keep. Hell yeah. Turning Yuna into the tank that she should be? Hell yeah. Yuna's awesome. I love her. Okay, so a few more. Hell yeah! 10k with the staff bonk range. Nice. I think staff bonking range is actually very important for Yuna. Right, because he does have the potential to be a good mage. Especially with him learning haste first before anyone else. Let's see where we are status-wise. We're almost close. One more battle and she'll be level 12, and then I'll save and see if it'll be worth it from there. Oh, hell yeah. I'm sure him learning double cast will make him even more of a menace to society. But seriously, let me save here since I'm at level 12, and I'm gonna see if I can go into the keep now and not die. Time to see if I'm gonna die in one hit. No, because if I still die, then that means I just need to adjust my position a little bit. Because the position I have Venus in is that she hits harder, but she'll also take more damage. So... actually checking if she's gonna die. Okay, yeah. I need to adjust my position here a little bit until she's stronger. No worries. There we go. She's not gonna get hit as hard. Because like I said, cluster, it allows her to hit harder, but she also is gonna... she also takes more damage in that position, so... Let's see. Okay, this isn't the right one for her either. She's not hitting as hard as she should. I don't particularly like running, but that's not a good position for her either. There we go. I think that'll work out a little better and she won't get hit as hard. Okay. This will test out really well whether... I did not mean to run. Let's see here. Yeah, it was positioning. Positioning. That was all. That really was it. That was fucking me up. Positioning. I'm going back in that near that save point room. I'm gonna heal up here. And save. Because these enemies are powerful, but they're also, like, hitting, like, a brick. But at this rate, I might get to level 13 and maybe I won't get hit as hard, but we'll see. I'm guessing you're about 5-6 hours ahead of me, so I'm gonna say it's almost like 2-3 a.m. for you? Yeah, that's late, my dude. Oh, and I'm surprised you're still up. If you need to get some sleep, please go ahead and get some sleep, man. You don't have to stay awake for my sake. I promise you. This is just the time I normally stream because that's when it's like after I. Oops. I forgot to heal. Like an idiot. Okay, we're fine. Normal things are happening here. Let it be known that no matter how much I love my audience, I appreciate my audience making sure they take care of themselves. So, if you are getting sleepy or tired, I highly recommend that you do in fact sleep. Just because I always urge, you know, take care of yourself, treat yourself, and make sure, you know, you get plenty of sleep. Let's see here. Exactly. Nobody... It's like that one game. Keep talking and nobody explodes, you know? Alright. I'm one more level away from getting level 13, and I'm hoping when I hit that level, I will not be hit with, as they say... And then, of course, save. I know I may be saving too much, but let me tell you something, man. Last week, when I made it to this part and I died and realized I didn't save not once during Venus's thing, Ooh, I was so mad. At myself, mainly. Because I did a Shin Megami Tensei player move. And don't think that when I say that I'm insulting Shin Megami Tensei players as a whole, like as though I don't include myself. No, I play the games too, and yeah. Okay. I'm level 13 now. Let's see. If I raise my defense up a little bit, and then adjust my formation so that I can be in cluster again. This is me saving here. Exactly. I can save as many times as I want. Okay. 13 was the sweet spot here. 13. Because I'm in cluster formation. I switched out one of my accessories so I'm not taking as many hits, so... yeah. Never mind! I still got... I think they still want me to heal after every battle. I mean... don't you know? Oh. I was raised on the gremlins. I too turn into a terror when I'm fed after midnight. Oh, you, that is, oh, that is trouble right there. There. Oh boy. I did a dumb. There's like at least 2 movies explaining why you should not feed a mogwai after midnight. Because they literally turn an entire city and an entire industrial building into, chaos incarnate. Aw, that's a bummer, because I really don't eat that much fruit myself. I vastly favor vegetables more than fruits. I forgot to heal. Okay. I am clearly not learning. Okay. You know, I sometimes tease the artist that drew my PNG tuber by calling them the brain gremlin from Gremlins 2. Ooh, because that's kind of their behavior at times. So. Alright, and now let's make sure I heal up. Absolutely. If it weren't for the artist that drew my PNG tuber, I would not be a PNG tuber at all. I'd just be a voice. I always say one of the better ways to also support me is checking out the artists that did draw me. Because, like I said, if it weren't for them drawing me, I wouldn't be a PNG tuber. So, always important to give that gremlin and all the views also. Cultured gremlins know, to respect those that have the talent to do art. So. All depends if they stream or not, because they are incredibly random with their streaming. And I never know when it is they are gonna stream, but if they were gonna stream, tomorrow would be a good choice, along with Friday. Because Friday's actually one of the only days I don't stream at all. And I forgot to heal. So busy promoting the artist that drew me that I forgot to play the game right. Come on. Lock in. Lock in, Sakura. Oh, absolutely they do. You should look at their you should look at their clips that you can take a look at. They're hilarious. You should see the time I literally goaded them into a long TED talk about Maria from Metaphor Refantasio. Yeah, that was a funny little moment there. Because I've already played Metaphor Refantasio myself. Oh, fully? So, when... And, my PNG tuber artist literally was going on a rant on how nothing better happened to Maria, or else they were gonna burn, the nation of Ukraine to the ground. I was like, wow, rip Ukraine then. And then they went into their little, threat speech there, which was hilarious. Also, one of the funniest things that happened was they were trying to pull for Stormbringer in Cookie Run Kingdom, and instead they wound up getting the one cookie they did not want, which was Shadow Milk cookie. And they were like, I hate it here. Everybody drag me to the back of the shed. Everybody pack up. We're going home. It was hilarious. I wholeheartedly recommend their older content. Shoot, you should have seen my Honkai Star Rail pull when I was trying to pull for Hysolins, and at first, I lost my 50-50 when I got E1 Blade, but then not even 3 pulls afterwards, Hysolins came home. Like, I got super lucky with my pulls that day. Now I'm trying to pull for Black Swan because I want the full DOT team. Take it from me. If I don't like a gacha game, I don't play it. Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail are really fucking good games. Their fandom is goddamn atrocious, but the games themselves are really good. Like, I would recommend playing the games and ignoring the fandom. Because the fandom does some stupid shit sometimes. The most stupid thing I remember them seeing is them bitching about how the voice actress for Pearl, Capitano, literally mentioned just a little blooper thing concerning her line reads with another character who's voiced by her boyfriend. And everyone was giving her so much shit. And for that, it's like, you guys don't know the meaning of joy or happiness or whimsy. Like, God forbid a fucking voice actor to be excited about working on something with their partner. Fucking losers. And it's not helped by that, and it's not helped by the fact that even earlier than that, these folks were giving the voice actors for Cyrene and Yao Guan also shit because the voice actress for Cyrene was like, but I cut myself off there while was saying this, but yeah, they were giving the adorable lesbian couple all shit because how dare she be happy that her girlfriend is in this game? Stupid ass motherfuckers. And the thing is, and I've noticed it, and clear as day, they only really give the female voice actors shit and leave the male ones alone. Like, it's fucking insane to me. Either Blythe Melon had to literally fucking step in and defend his girlfriend, and because the fandom was being so fucking stupid about it. Like, he shouldn't have to fucking do that. But I also know, just hearing the way he talks about her and the way that guy 100% loves his girlfriend. Heart eyes and everything. You could tell that's a man that absolutely 100% loves her. And then for folks to call her unprofessional, I ought to fucking kick him in the teeth for that. And I'm sorry if I'm venting about shit I've seen on Twitter. It just kind of drives me nuts to see whimsy and joy be fucking, like, offend people, you know? Yeah, I can tell you right now, the best way is to just enjoy the game and the story. Ignore the fandom. Honkai Star Rail's fandom, for the most part, is fucking toxic as shit. It's really one of those fandoms where you have to have patience. And it's because if you ever want to engage with the fandom, it's like I'm communicating with morons, you know? Absolutely fair. For me, I actually genuinely really like the story in both of them, especially more than the gameplay. Because I get it. Honkai Star Rail's turn-based battle isn't for everyone, but I also don't really enjoy many action RPGs all that much. So for me, Zenless Zone Zero, with their combination of both action RPG and feels like a bit like fighting game mechanics, it actually, you know, did something for me there, you know? Plus, it doesn't help that every dude that they designed for Zenless Zone Zero is like chef's kiss. The writing for them is always so good. The game for me is literally like I can look at everyone as a treat. I'm actually gonna say I actually appreciate the dudes being there because, well, I do appreciate a gorgeous lady. I'm bi. So, for me, you know, I'm always gonna be happy no matter what, but it's nice to get some guys in there, you know? Because I've got eyes. I appreciate all genders. So I always like to see y'all. There's still way more women than there are. Ah, dude. You do need male characters in there to lure the straight ladies. Like, you kind of do need male characters in there. Because you gotta think about who would play a game. If it's just nothing but dudes gooning over hot ladies, you know, you're not gonna get, like, quality conversation about the game. You know? You do want women in your fandoms. And sometimes you gotta lure the women in with a hot dude. You dig? Think of it as as ensuring the survival of your favorite media, you know? Absolutely fair. I know. Absolutely fair, because I know fandoms 20, 30 years ago were very different compared to now. Like, there are some folks that are mad that Archive of Our Own, like, lets anybody post anything, and they want to try to censor this content on there, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing, people? You're not helping the fandom by trying to censor Archive of Our Own. You're literally ruining it. You forgotten the rule of if you don't like something that you're seeing, you can just hit that back button and fuck off on your merry way. Oh, my dude. Dude. Here's the thing. Part of why I like Zenless Zone Zero is because I am, in fact, a gooner. Lady gooners do exist, but here's the thing about it. I feel like as though, there's a lot of folks that are trying to, like, censor and tamper down on anything related to sex. Trying to make it so that people don't openly talk about it, don't openly, like, have healthy discussion concerning it, just don't, you know, aren't willing to engage with it, you know, as a whole. And because of that, I am obligated to be open about it. Because given how they're trying to censor the internet, trying to tamper down on the kind of language that people should or shouldn't be able to talk about certain things, for me, I feel as though if I am not openly defending that kind of stuff, it gives those that want to censor the language power, and that's not me. I refuse to give folks that are uncomfortable with it, you know, that kind of power, you know? It's actually why I play a game like Vile Exhumed, because I don't agree with censorship. Even if that game made me uncomfortable, was like a bit much. Exactly. You're more than welcome to ignore any and all trends, but it's not that I ignore trends, it's more like I pay attention to what's going on, and when I notice something fucky going on, it is my duty to be the complete opposite of it. Like, folks want to censor Archive of Our Own, I have to be literally like, yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. It was not made for you. You know, just I just really have to be that person to remind the folks that were not there when they witnessed the ancient texts and shit. You know? Because if I don't do that, people are gonna forget their history. You know? I'm glad I'm finally at the point where I am literally first and I can just hit these motherfuckers as hard as I want myself. Thank fuck. I'll also be the first to admit that part of the reason why I do pay attention to whatever's going on is because if they enact stuff like digital ID, anonymity's out of the window for everybody. And I don't know about you, but I value my anonymity. Like, whoa. Like, it's probably one of the most important things that I treasure. The ability to be anonymous. I feel like we shouldn't be forcing everyone to show their ID just to prove that they're allowed to be on the internet when, honestly, parents should be the ones watching their kids, not the government, you know? I know what I say sounds like a fucking hot take, but it literally is just, you know, basic shit there, you know? Understandable, I get it. I did. I am so glad I am now faster than these monsters that I can just blow them sky high away myself. Hell yeah. Oh. Where am I with the puzzle? Okay, I'm getting close. See, the only really thing I know about Italian politics is the fact that Senator Tifa Lockhart showed a Lavacious sex tape. So, you're gonna have to let me know how bad Italian politics are compared to the US, because I know the US is incredibly fucky. Indeed. I guess the best way I want to explain it is this. I'm glad you get it. And it's just, how do I put it? I believe that we should be able to speak freely on what it is that we're allowed to talk about. And I feel like part of the reason why they're trying to clamp down on it so much is because we have the internet now. They can't lie to us about what's going on in the world anymore. They no longer have control of the information, if you catch my drift. Okay. Let's see here. Right. And so far my part is just to at least make people aware of what's going on in America. And the fucky shit that's happening there. Like, I want to be clear, I know there's fucky shit going on everywhere. But it's just that in America, it's really so much fucking worse right now. It makes the Bush years look fucking tame in comparison. And by Bush, I mean W. Bush, not his father. Give me a second here. What I'm doing right now is pulling up my phone so I can look up and see where the missing accessory is, because I don't want to miss it. How do I put this? The United States absolutely wants some kind of conflict for sure. That's why they're moving all their weapons and stuff into Iran. They want something to do. And Israel has them by the balls. Okay, so yeah, I want to be clear that I've been aware that the United States are not the heroes for at least a good 20 plus fucking years. As far back as at least when after the fall of the World Trade Center towers, or is it on 9/11? At least as far back as that. And it's really not helped by the fact that we have an idiot in charge. An insecure idiot. Oh, I'm level 17. Speaking of someone in America, I can tell you right now, they're not. They've never been the good guys. Nazi Germany actually learned from America how to fucking treat the Jews, so, you know. I can tell you right now, no. They were never the good guys. Don't be fooled into thinking they were. They're not. They were not, and they never have been. I can tell you right now, no, I don't think there's good guys. Eyes for a really long time. Every person who's ever been notable dared to fucking go against the status quo. Galileo, Nellie Bly. See, for me, I do as I like, but I can't remain ignorant of the world around me. Because if I'm not paying attention to what's going on, then whatever happens could potentially hurt me down the line. So as much as I don't want to care, as much as I don't want to care about anything, I have to kind of give a fuck. You know what I mean? That being said, I do like, that being said, you know, this is meant to be Whimsical Wednesday. I save all the controversial talks and stuff for Thursdays. But I will say this, games like Sailor Moon, Another Story, it gives me a lot of whimsy and heart. I think it's such a lighthearted, sweet game. But that's just me. I'll take it as a positive and saying you're confident. I always say Italian politics can't be as bad as if they have Senator Tifa Lockhart. But that's just me being funny about one specific moment. In Italian politics, you know? Hell yeah, the sun's starting to melt. Woohoo! Listen, I still say, here's the thing, I can't laugh about US politics or anything, but I still gotta say that one moment where the hacker put in that Tifa cloud mode hentai up there, and all of a sudden folks were making jokes about Tifa being part of the Italian Senate is like the funniest form of politics, you know? That is hilarious. And I'll also be clear when I say that's the only form. That's the only thing I really know about it. That and Mussolini, but I know Mussolini's a pretty fucky time for Italy, so... Oh. See, that's kind of like how some people portray Fidel Castro, where he's an absolute fuck-ass tyrant, but he has tried to do good. He did try to do good things, and I don't know what it was, but Fidel Castro dying right as Trump won the presidency the first time around felt like a bad omen to me, you know? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what I would pick. I would like to pick the one that would be morally good and would use their power for good without becoming a tyrant. But call me a fool for that one, you know? Call me a fool, call me a clown, whatever. But in the end, I do want the world better than how I came into it, you know? There's this one quote from the movie Street Fighter where Dalsim says, quotes someone else saying, if good men do nothing, that is evil enough. So but the good news is that after a bunch of deaths and getting to a level where I can actually survive, we're almost done with Venus's chapter. And we're getting some more puzzle pieces too. Alright, looks like there's a platform there. I'm gonna go ahead and save here. We're about to board the Ark. We're gonna go left, and there will be treasure chests here. Okay. This is what I was waiting for. There we go. Yeah. Apple juice. I occasionally get those cravings too. No, Ishtar, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Deservedly so. Oh, you're not hitting me for shit. One hit! You go! Fuck on out of here, Ishtar! Hell yeah. Having juice is always important. Yes! Just checking to see if there's anything here. Alright, time to head in. Yay for capybaras! Just checking all the classrooms just in case. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. What was on the menu for dinner were burgers and french fries and this lemonade and a lemonade freeze. Nice. That sounds delicious. Yeah. We're gonna save here because we need to, for sure. Oh, I have not forgotten to hydrate at all. I've been drinking soda throughout this entire stream, and I have been aces and everything. Oh, I don't have any accessories for her to wear. Okay. Looks like our parents are out and about. Okay, nothing here I want to buy, so we're gonna... No. Not that. Let's see here. There we go. I think LCP might have what we're looking for here. There we go. Should give her the defense needed. Let's see here. Alrighty. Yes. There we are. Okay. Come on now. See our status here. Okay. I was worried that would not be enough, but hey, we got a level. Oh no, not her. There we go. Oh, absolutely it was. hell? Hey, Torque, how are you? Yeah, we made it through Sailor Venus's chapter. I did die a few more times, but it was nowhere near as bad as last week. Eek. And I have a couple of announcements. And Torque, I said them in the beginning, but next week is gonna be nothing but Arknight's Enfield. Because I am, I finally decided to get a sponsor. Decided to sponsor a game, and that was a game I was already interested in playing. So I figured, why not? That game. And then the first week of March, I am not going to be streaming at all. Because I am going to be getting my office set up for a big upgrade here at the Backseat Bitch Beat, which is a brand new computer. We will no longer be suffering with this laptop, which has issues when I try to when I try to stream and play PC games. So exactly, that is the goal, to say goodbye to that jank. Oh, absolutely. The jank would be my laptop. You weren't around to see some of my streams, but when I tried to stream PC games, OBS kept crashing. And if it wasn't OBS crashing, the game crashed. That's what the jank is. No more scuff or jank for me. This new computer is gonna fix all that. There we go. There we go. Trying to make sure I don't miss any items here because okay, so I'm glad I went up here anyways. They do. They actually do look like Rita Repulsa there a bit. Also, we're gonna save here. There we go. There we go. So close to finishing that puzzle, man. They really do look like as though. I believe when they say her hobby is lamps, I mean that she likes collecting lamps. Yeah, I think she likes collecting lamps, is what they mean by her hobbies being lamps. We are so close to finishing that puzzle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Saturn. Go get that level up. We're missing one more piece. Okay, we've got Saturn's accessories now. That's great. All right, we've got Saturn stuff here, which is awesome. I'm gonna go save real quick since I have the amulet. That was the last puzzle piece. We have a completed puzzle! Yes! Believe it or not, the completed puzzle piece is actually very important. Right? Tobin Bell was clearly a hit in Japan, just like Scatman John. We're gonna save here since we got through that part of the story. And now... Believe it or not, P good just means pretty good. Time to head back to the to the Dr. Tomoe labs. Hell yeah, Sailor Teleport. We're also gonna, there's also fights here, so we gotta like... I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what the luck means in context of this stuff here. And we're gonna buy some good shit here, because this guy's actually selling quite a bit here, so... There we go. Damn! God damn! Damn. Woohoo! Hell yeah. Go Moon. I'm gonna see if positioning, oh! You know, I should have done that from the beginning, put Saturn in the front. So what we're gonna do is set up our formation here. There we go. Let's save since we've got Chibiusa. Chibi USA. There we go, Chibi Moon. Oh, damn! Well, at least that was a quick heal, but damn. Damn. Thanks, Torek. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Damn. We're gonna save here. We're supposed to lose that, don't worry. Hell yeah! Yeah, let's write it all down. We've got all the puzzle pieces. And we're on track to getting all the accessories. Well, I'm happy he's awake. We finished off Chapter 3, and Venus is part of Chapter 2. Pretty nice and smoothly. And I think that's gonna be... I'm only heading up here because we need to save. That way we don't have to watch that cutscene again. And with that, we're gonna call it a night. Let me bring myself out to the audience here. I know we're ending it a little early, but I think we've made significant progress with the game. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow night will be Kudelka. And we'll take a look and see. Hopefully by tomorrow night, I should figure out what the fuck's going on with my cop with Auto Bleem. If I can't get it running, I'll just move my save over to RetroArch, and that'll be that. Because I know RetroArch recognizes the game, even if Auto Bleem doesn't. So, I want to thank you all so much for coming. And take care. Good night.